Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another speed build. So today I am building here in the world of Evergreen Harbor, and this time I am building a container home, which I am really excited to share with you guys because I have not built a container home in a really long time, and honestly I think I've only ever built like 2 or 3 of them ever. So I was definitely overdue to build another one, and I've just been really loving building in this world, and they fit so nicely into this world too. So yeah, hopefully you guys will like the way it turned out. It ends up having 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. So I just imagined it was for a single sim, but you could easily fit a couple in here if you would like to. And I just wanted it to be really comfortable and kind of like luxurious, and yeah, I just really love it. So hopefully you guys are going to like it too, but definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, develop exciting interests, and get lost in creativity. I have been loving the course Productivity for Creatives, Build a System That Brings Out Your Best by Thomas Frank. This course has helped me in becoming more organized with my creative endeavors, and I like the discussion on thinking of inspiration as a muscle. Skillshare is created specifically for learning, so there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. So whether you're a dabbler or a pro, a hobbyist or a master, you're creative, so discover what you can make with classes at every skill level. When you join, you can try out one of Skillshare's live classes where you can experience real-time inspiration as you connect with popular teachers while watching and working along with other members. Skillshare offers membership with meaning. Connect with the support of fellow creatives and enter a community of encouragement, communication, and inspiration. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. Again, thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. So here you can see I'm building a little porch here off of the side of the container. I stacked 2 containers on top of each other, and then I have a balcony on the left side and then a porch on the right side, if you can call it that. I'm not really sure. It's kind of like a patio too, but either way, I wanted to include some different activities. So on the lower area, I have a outdoor fire pit, and on the upper one, I include a gaming table so your Sims can play some games. And I think I also put a chess table on the back porch area. But yeah, I just wanted there to be a lot of different outdoor activities because the last container home that I made, the outside was actually more taken up by like debug objects because I wanted it to fit more into like the port area. So I used a lot of like debug containers and like I think trash and different stuff kind of piled around. But this one I wanted it to be more luxurious, like I was talking about. So there's a swimming pool, there's a whole little like covered dining area with an outdoor dining table, a barbecuer, there's some lounge chairs and some vertical planters, and also the self-watering planters too. I also included a couple of those, along with some water collecting devices that came from Eco Lifestyle. In here I realized that you cannot put a swimming pool in a platform. I had wanted the swimming pool to kind of wrap around the build, but that was not going to be possible with using the platforms like I did. So it's a bit unfortunate, but I made it work, and I actually ended up really liking the swimming pool area, so I'm not too bothered by it. But I did not realize until now that you couldn't do that. I guess I'd never tried before. So yeah, that's not possible. But anyways, on the outdoor area, there's also a car in the driveway, and I got a chance to finally use this, I don't know what you would call it, but it's this metal structure with some broken glass over top of it. It also came from Eco Lifestyle, and I'm not sure if it's a debug item or if it's in the regular build and buy catalog. But either way, I remember seeing it before and tried to use it in a previous build and didn't quite have like the room for it, or it didn't fit in for whatever reason. But here I finally got a chance to use it, so I really am happy with the way that turned out. And I also got a chance to use these wooden pathway planks. You can see them mostly, I think, in like the neighborhood areas, especially the one, I don't know the neighborhood names of this world, but I think it's the top left side of the map if I am picturing it in my head correctly. But either way, when you update the world, in case you guys didn't know, by the way, you can update the world that came with Eco Lifestyle. So if you're not recognizing the world, I'm not sure if this one is updated in exactly. I think this part of the world actually still looks the same. There's still trash and stuff everywhere. But either way, through gameplay or cheats in the world of Evergreen Harbor, you can actually change the environment to become more eco-friendly and modernized, and the whole environment changes. And in that one neighborhood that I was talking about, a lot of the pathways become these wooden plank pathways, and you can access them in the live edit objects. And I've been wanting to use them in a build, but again, like that little cover thing. I hadn't got an opportunity to use it in a build, and so here I finally did, and I think it looks really nice. Something I did notice, your Sims will not walk over them though, so if they do bother you, then you might want to replace them for some regular wood, like plank flooring or something. But I just really liked the just extra detail that it added and the different dimensions that it added and stuff, so I just was really happy with them. But yeah, your Sims will have to walk around them to get to other parts of the lot, but honestly it didn't seem that too big of a deal because I did playtest this build and it didn't seem to be a problem, at least in my opinion. But of course it's an easy thing to fix if it does bother you guys. And also in this build I used the fences that came from Eco Lifestyle, which is something I've used a couple of times, but I find them a little bit hard to use. But here I was using them more as like privacy fences, and I think that's probably more what they're supposed to be used for, but I really liked the way they looked. And for the landscaping, I'm using pretty much only live edit objects plants because, as you guys probably know by now, they are my favorite plants, and I think they look so good here on this lot. And I tried to just pick some that are kind of colorful just to kind of brighten it up a little bit and make it feel, I don't know the right word for it, but I just like the way they look basically. And I added a few different trees. I tried to just make it blend in with the environment. Of course it doesn't look perfectly blended in because we don't have the same concrete texture that you can see around the world. For some reason, we don't usually get the same flooring in the Build and Buy catalog that you can see in the environments in the world. I don't know why they continue to do this. I'm hoping at some point there will be a massive update and we will get all of the floorings in all of the worlds available in the Build and Buy catalog. It would be absolutely amazing, and it would be so much better for making builds fit into their environments, especially in the dock area of Brindleton Bay. That area is the hardest to get to blend in because on the docks, if you bulldoze a lot, there's just like this dirt, but the surrounding is wood planks. Let me know if it bothers you guys, but it's something that I always think about, and I wish it was a little bit different. But yeah, I tried my best to make this lot kind of blend in, but it still stands out. It still looks pretty different, and I don't know, I really like this build. I had so much fun building it, and I've been very excited to share it with you guys. So hopefully you are enjoying it as much as I enjoyed building it. But over here I am decorating this little patio area with a couple of these really nice couches. Actually, they came from Get Together if I remember correctly, and they're really nice. I love the colors. They're pretty colorful, but I enjoy using them. Every time I use that couch I really enjoy using it, and it makes nice patio furniture. Probably not so nice indoor furniture because I don't know how comfortable that would be to sit on a wood couch in your actual home, but for a patio it works perfectly. And then here on the back porch area I do include a chess table like I mentioned, and then a couple of like decorative objects like that debug planter, and I think that's pretty much it. And something you might notice that I did not realize until I took the screenshots, or not even took the screenshots, but actually edited them, I didn't put the right trim around the platforms on the back porch area, so I will have to fix that before uploading it to the gallery. So you might notice that they are a bit off in the screenshots, but I will fix it before uploading it to the gallery. And if I don't remember for whatever reason, it should be an easy fix for you guys, hopefully, but I'll try to remember. But either way, here I'm moving on to the interior, working out the floor plan. Like I mentioned, there's one bedroom and one bathroom in this build. The kitchen and dining and living area is like all one room. It's nice and spacious and open. And then there is there's two bathrooms. I totally forgot that I put another bathroom upstairs. So yeah, there's two bathrooms and one bedroom. So it is pretty luxurious, actually. I think to have two bathrooms in a container home is quite fancy. But either way, in the landing area above the ladder, because there's no stairs, I just included a ladder because it takes up way less space. I put a little office nook and like a bookcase and stuff. So yeah, I thought that looked pretty nice. And then here I'm picking out the flooring. I went with this wood plank flooring that came from Cats and Dogs. I thought it looked really pretty in here in combination with the concrete flooring. It felt very like industrial, and it felt like the inside of a container home. Let me know if you guys agree. But either way, over here is going to be the kitchen. It's the first part of the interior that I decorate. And of course, I'm still using the new counters that came with the Dream Home Decorator pack. Actually, a lot of the items on the interior are from that pack because I'm still really enjoying building with these items, and I think they're perfect in this world, especially trying to do these more modernized builds here in Evergreen Harbor. They just fit in so nicely, and like the color combinations, it works really well in my opinion. So yeah, just can't help myself. But either way, I ended up going with the overhead cabinets from one of the other sets, and then, or from the other set, and then the lower cabinets with the other set. I've been using them in combination this way pretty much every time I build with them, so I'm sure you guys are pretty used to it by now, but I just like the overhead cabinets from this set better than the overhead cabinets that match the lower counters that I'm using here. Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like that's very confusing and I'm not explaining myself very well, but if you are familiar with this pack, then hopefully it makes sense. But either way, I end up using the same, or the couch from that pack rather, and the dining table and chairs are all from that pack too, and I think both of the rugs. So yeah, pretty much this entire interior is from Dream Home Decorator, except for that chair. The chair did come from Eco Lifestyle and the curtains are from Seasons. And then this artwork over here came from Tiny Living. So there's a few other things, but really I'm using a lot of items from Dream Home Decorator. But like I said, I'm just really enjoying building with that pack, and the colors and everything works so nicely in this world, and for the style too. I think it just came together so nicely. And I put the stovetop and stove bottom on the same counter, so hopefully they function. I did see over on Twitter that they do function, but for some reason when you don't have move objects on, you can't place them together. And I noticed the gas stove actually has a bit of a, like, part of the counter pokes through when you use the lower stove part with the, like, the top stove part. I am the worst at explaining things today, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, they don't actually work when you have move objects off, so hopefully that functions correctly. I will try to remember to play test that part before uploading it to the gallery, because I don't think I actually play tested the kitchen so far in my play testing. But yeah, I usually try to play test everything when I get a chance to. But either way, that's it for the living area downstairs and the downstairs bathroom. So up here is going to be the landing area, and like I mentioned, I do an office space. It's pretty simply decorated. I tried to not overly clutter up this build because I don't think the style really works with a ton of clutter. I still wanted it to feel lived in and fully decorated, but I didn't want it to feel like a cluttered, messy family home. So hopefully you guys get what I mean by that. And yeah, over here I have a desk with a computer, and I cluttered up with a few different objects. And then I have a bookcase that came from Tiny Living over on that little nook on the other side of the ladder space. I was gonna say staircase, but it's definitely not a staircase. And then here is the bathroom upstairs too. It's a nice simple bathroom, and it looks pretty cute, and I decorated it with a few different objects. And then here is going to be the bedroom. So in the bedroom, I used a lot of Dream Home Decorator stuff again, because I love it. I love these side tables, and the bed is so pretty. And then I also end up using these dressers that came from that pack too, and I cluttered up with some boxes and different shoe clutter, and also just different clutter from like base game and other packs. I also end up using the fish tank that came from I think it's the Sims 4 Snowy Escape. I never get the opportunity to use this fish tank, and it looks so pretty. It's really modern and really nice, and for the longest time we only had the little fish bowl to put on surfaces, so I'm really happy that we have that one available now, because it's a nice change of pace. But either way, you'll see me add that here right now actually, and then I add a few decorations to the patio, and then this is basically it for the whole build. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys do enjoy the screenshots. So thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow. This morning has a clear light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the